Alright guys, TacticalRabbit back again today. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday so far once again. Today we're going to talk about Doug Sensamartin. He wants to return next season in the Call of Duty 2021 League. Who knows what happens? Does he get a starting spot? Does he, get an opportunity as he has on the New York Subliners this season? Are they going to release him? Is he going to stay there as a content creator? Probably a good idea, to be honest, to keep him on the team. But of course, we've talked about these issues that he's had this season with getting on some of these amateur teams, because you can't play on an amateur team if there is already another substitute from another CDL professional team on that squad. That has now been reversed and revoked for the 2021 season, giving Doug a better chance to make a shot of it. Intrigued to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always. Couple of clips to share here from Douglas Sensamartin on this one, saying how he's not a quitter, he's going to come back, he still believes in his talent, still believes he's an amazing player, and he thinks he can get over the line, whether that's in the challenger scene or of course working his way up to the professional scene once again, maybe, and winning championships like he has done back in the day. Is this plausible? Who knows, but you've got to respect the drive.
Excuse my hairline right here, guys. It's growing back in. But every single year, when the new Call of Duty comes out or it gets released, I always tweet about how excited I am for the new game. And then I just get bombarded with a bunch of comments saying, when are you going to announce you're retiring from Call of Duty? When are you going to announce you're going to be coming back? How many videos are you going to make this year about it? And listen, I retired twice in the past, and I was basically forced into it. And I'm not doing it again, guys. I'm here for forever. I'm here permanently. This is my dream. I've always wanted to take Call of Duty and the league and everything into a whole new level than what it's ever been. And I feel like once I get that opportunity to do it, it's going to happen. And it's been another tough year. I felt like I didn't really have a chance to prove myself at all. But you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. And the only thing you can really do is keep pushing forward. And what type of person would I be for myself if I was to quit on my dreams and goals now at this point in my life? It doesn't matter how difficult it gets. It doesn't matter how competitive it gets. It doesn't matter how political things get. At the end of the day, if you got something that you want, you go out and you put in the work, and you're probably going to get rewarded for it in life. So I'm in that process right now, guys. I'll keep on putting in the work, and I just know that whatever I want to do in life, I can make it happen. And this is something I always try to preach to you guys too. I'm not a quitter. I never will be, and I'm here permanently, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Throughout the whole year, I just felt like I was just constantly shafted. It's definitely very motivating, but the only thing that I can really do, guys, for my plans, just to answer the question, what my plans are moving forward in the next year, is that I know I'm a amazing player, and if I'm just grinding the game from day one, I'm going to be able to prove that I'm an amazing player, and people are going to see it. And that's all I could really do. So that's what I'm really focused on, guys. The second the new game comes out, I'm grinding from day one. I made a lot of connections this year with players, a lot of talented players that I'm friends with, and just a lot of people who really support me.
So of course there was a number of storylines really with Doug this season, saying how, he was kind of getting screwed over, didn't have a chance by some of the CDL rulings. Of course, early season we saw with the potential of him actually coming into the New York Subliners starting team. I think he managed to get a scrim or a couple of scrim sets with them before, they brought out Zero, then they brought Happy in, that didn't go well. Then they tried out Doug for a little bit in scrims, I think, and then Mac came into the starting lineup, and they've been a lot better since then, of course. Doug was kind of, going around the challenger scene, trying to find teams to play with, had a decent opportunity on the Triumph Gaming squad, which ended up actually winning the World Championships later on, but he was dropped off that team after one top 4 at the first event, I believe. Didn't have the greatest run, and I think he was replaced by Diamond Con or something like that, and since then they went on to become the greatest amateur team in the North America region and win the Call of Duty World Championship. But still, Doug getting opportunities with this squad. He also talked about the possibility of maybe getting an opportunity on Parasite's team, but that fell through because Goonjar was on that team, Goonjar being a substitute for the OpTic Gaming Los Angeles team, meaning that he cannot then, play with a team with a substitute from another organization. That rule is being revoked for next season. You're going to be allowed 2 substitute players on each team. It doesn't matter what teams they're from. That's a good sign. It gives Doug more opportunity next year. If he goes 4v4 though, maybe it's even more of a challenge, you can argue. But still, I appreciate the drive, respect the commitment, but, is it going to work out for Doug? Is he the player he used to be? Probably not, but maybe Black Ops Cold War will suit his, playstyle more than previous Call of Duty games have. Let's talk about that then. Didn't want to make this the title or anything, just because Activision have been going around striking videos that even talk about Black Ops Cold War, but there's a few things here that I wanted to mention which could have some significant impact for the, the competitive scene. This then as well, so release Friday, November the 13th, supposedly that's when the game comes out. I was trying to figure out last night exactly what the comparison here will be between, the release of this game and the PS5 coming out, because the PS5 should come out around a similar time to this. Previous iterations of the PlayStation have come out around November. The PS3 I think was like November, 6th, and then the PS4 PS4 was like November 13th or November 15th or something like that. Rumors have it maybe it's November the 20th the PS5 will come out, which does beg the question on exactly what you're meant to do, right? Are you meant to buy the PS4 version and then play it on the PS5, because it is going to be backwards compatible, hopefully, with, you know, cross-console. They definitely confirmed that PS5 can be backwards compatible with PS4, only for select games. I imagine the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War will certainly be one of them, but, you know, who knows, right? Am I meant to wait a week after it comes out to then get a PS5 with Black Ops Cold War in the PS5 version? I'm not really sure exactly what I'm meant to be doing here, but the multiplayer reveal supposedly coming September 9th. I believe by the time this video goes live, or around that time, there may have been some sort of campaign reveal for Black Ops Cold War, but the multiplayer reveal coming in a couple of weekends time, and I imagine very soon after this we should have a beta or something like that to play. That would be cool to see. But yeah, certainly this seems to be the plan for Black Ops Cold War release, and of course, as we talked about earlier today, with well, you know, once again Infinity Ward's making a kind of making a questionable decision, let's just say, to change the MP5 just before the World Championships. You know, we're probably looking forward to Black Ops Cold War, let's put it that way. So Salvation's Elite then made a video yesterday talking about some of the leaks that he'd heard, and well, a lot of YouTubers have done this kind of thing. Exclusive Ace did it a while ago as well, and Salvation's Elite talked about a few interesting things, but then his video was copyright striked. He didn't actually show anything on screen or anything like that, but they just took the video down. When this happens, it always tends to imply, right, that something actually was probably very true in that video. And well, as credits to Intel says, I'm innocent, you saw nothing. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Activision Publishing Incorporated. This, however, was what Crone tweeted out at the time. This is legit. I was lucky enough to see some footage, and well, the video, of course, since been deleted. These are some of the key points. There was also some other things as well as this about, you know, Hardpoint being in the game at launch, which is pretty cool. But the main one really being that Dead Silence is back as a perk. There's a few other things here. People seem to say that this game is pretty much a cross between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4, but also with kind of Black Ops 1 vibes, of course, being a Cold War game. There were some like clips that were leaked as well, but of course I can't share those on screen, or Activision are going to bring the ban hammer down. But yeah, thought this was pretty interesting, right? Because Dead Silence has certainly been something that we have talked about this season. I think we talked about it earlier on this channel as well a couple of months ago, when Exclusive Ace made a video, I think, at the time, and he was basically talking about how he hadn't heard anything as whether it was a perk or not. Now it does seem to be a perk in the game. This is a pretty big deal for competitive play, I think, to be honest, because this year, I mean, Dead Silence has been such an issue really as a field upgrade. You basically just have to wait until you get it before you can make any sort of play, and yeah, very much round dependent, or a lot of the times the rounds come down to if someone has Dead Silence or not, and you're just crawling around the map doing nothing, waiting for your Dead Silence to pop. I think S&D plays much better, to be honest, and plays much more entertaining, especially in previous Call of Duty games, when Dead Silence is just a perk, as we've seen in Ghosts. Black Ops 2, for example, just makes for great search and destroy, in my opinion. So coming back as a perk is definitely a good thing. There's a few other things to mention here as well, but as I said, when that multiplayer reveal comes out, we should get some more information on the matter here, and hopefully we'll get a beta very soon after that, which will be entertaining to play. Gaming Revolution talking about stuff as well. Gameplay looks like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 had a baby. Looks pretty good to me. Could be too early to tell. And then just a couple of entertaining things to talk about before we finish off the video. It's day 2 without CoD, and Bradley, that being Frosty, apparently is already missing it due to him sitting up straight in bed and yelling 2 on Bob, just flank it in his sleep last night. I'm not missing it. Those are called nightmares. And just a couple of clips to finish out with as well. This from the Chicago Huntsman, with them revealing what the comms sounded like in that 1v1 versus the OpTic Gaming Los Angeles squad that they beat to actually qualify for the World Championship weekend with Envoy with the 1v1. Remarkable stuff. We talked about this at the time, but well, this is what the comms sounded like and some of the reaction from the Chicago Huntsman. Also, though, this from the Dallas Empire. Thought this was actually fantastic. You can see kind of similar video idea to what the Huntsmen have been doing lately, but cool to see from the Dallas Empire as well when Who clutched this 1v2 and what Clayster and the rest of the team had to say about this. Of course, a massive map here against the Toronto Ultra on this Piccadilly Search and Destroy. They went on to win this one 6-2, and this massive 1v2 from Hook certainly turned around their gameplay and their fortunes really in the series after going down 2-1 earlier on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new as always. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you next time.
The peek from outside. The challenge is going to come in. Scump's got to reload. No one can finish the kill. Arcees picks up 2. It's all going to be on TJ now. 1v1, and Huntsman win it.
Behind me, behind 101.
Where at?
TJ. He was in bomb.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go, that team! Let's go!
Two piece, bro. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That was just finesse.
Oh my.
Let's
go,
go,
man.
That's the
Let's
composure.
Crazy, bro. That was crazy.
Oh my
Holy
no,
Alex,
God.
bro, you're a
Beast,
dead ass,
bro.
God. I can't believe you guys just
Holy
did that.
shit.
That was insane. Dude, you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Sorry about your ears, bro.
He's down and
pushing
dirty
me
on the streets of London, trying to find these players to lie
One
in
shot.
wait, and that's going to be the
Oh,
shot.
Let's
go!
Come on, Kyler! Big time player makes big time plays in big time games!
Let's get it, baby.
Let's go, Kyler!
I knew they were gonna push you out, so I was
Tyler,
gonna
that's
push
what
it.
I'm fucking talking about, baby.
Alright, yo, calm this shit down, boys. Yo,
Yep.
keep putting the dagger rounds on right
Yep.
here, guys.